Hi, my name is George Xavier Love. I'm a doctor of Oriental medicine, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a self-massage. We're going to start with the ears first. So we're going to rub our hands together. We're going to generate some friction and generate some heat, and then you're going to cover your ears. Okay? So your ears should feel warm. The blood in your body is closest to the surface of the skin in the ears. So you're actually putting heat or qi into your blood. Now we're going to do it again, and this time we're going to bend the ears forward, so we're going to get the back of the ear. Okay? And we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds, which isn't a very long time. But we actually want to warm the blood. So heat is a measurement of qi. Okay? Now we're going to grab the lobe of the ear. The head and the face is represented in the lobe of the ear. If we did a homunculus or a reflex of the body, it's all in the ear. So we're going to pull down the lobe of the ear away from the face 10 times. Okay? Now this little nipple right here is called the antitragus. That is the brain point. So we want to make sure that we grab that along with the lobe as we pull down and away from the face. Now there's a little hollow right here. That represents the chest cavity. So we're going to do 10 circles forward, and we're actually massaging the heart and the lungs. Does it feel good? Okay, now there's a little lip, and then there's another little cavity, and that represents the abdominal cavity. So all of your internal organs are in the abdominal cavities. Stomach, small intestine, large intestine, kidney, bladder, and liver are all right in there. So we go back and forth, and now we're massaging our internal organs. Now there's another little lip, and then there's another little hollow, which is called the triangular fossa. Now the triangular fossa represents the pelvic cavity. So in there are the uterine points, the ovaries, fallopian tubes, and all of that. So if you had any type of female problem like endometriosis, this would be a good place to rub. Now, there's another point in there called Shen Men, which is called spirit gate. So whenever we do any acupuncture for pain, we always add Shen Men, which is right in the middle of the pelvis, which would be about 4 inches below the belly button. Now, at the very top of the ear, the apex of the ear is the allergy point. Below that is the hands and the fingers, and below that is the arms, and that leads down to the shoulder and the neck. So if we massage down the edge of the ear 10 times, we're literally massaging our own arms. Doesn't that sound like fun? So you're massaging your ear, which is actually massaging your arm. Okay, now we're going to go up the back of the ear with the thumb, which is the back of the spine. So this would sort of be like massaging the back, your own back. Okay? So I'm famous for coming behind people and massaging their backs. So this is you doing that to yourself. Okay? Now, this is called the intertragic notch. This is the tragus. This is the antitragus. The tragus represents the adrenal glands, the hunger and thirst point. This represents the spine of the ear, and opposite to the helix is the low back, the legs, the knees, and the feet, this region right in here. So now we're going to massage up 10 times the intertragic notch, the internal spine, the low back, the knees, and the feet. Can you see? Okay. And then the last thing is the tragus, which is this little flap right here. And you're going to pinch pull that flap 10 times. And again, that controls hunger and thirst and the adrenal glands. Okay? And now you've massaged the entire ear.